the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the Sorry, Tom, I don't like the kissing noises at the start of the podcast intro.
I was just greeting everyone with a...
How do you do it?
That is usually you get busted doing that at bathroom windows, Tom.
Yes, and apologies.
Get on the ground!
Yes.
Get on the ground!
You do not deserve to be arrested for receiving swollen
Get out
goods.
of the bushes!
And
Put your hands behind your back!
Not again.
shout out to Damien, Chad, and
Are they
Jay,
your
who
kids?
were all... No, they were the three guys I did that.
I will taser you!
Okay.
I will taser you!
Tom, I'm so sorry.
Busted again.
Amazing to have that official audio from when you were arrested outside.
Yeah,
there.
and
Unbelievable.
tasted.
Okay, now we heard you the first time. Do you know what we're looking for this morning? Do you know what we're looking for?
A
today?
life?
You know what we're looking for today? I mean, how many kids can one family have? Like, are you one of 9, one of 10, one of...
You could probably have about 40 if you
How
keep
many?
going.
Well, you know what? There's the guy who's donated his sperm. He's got 200, hasn't he? So he's been very busy.
Yeah, but he doesn't actually father the kids.
No, he
that's the
doesn't.
thing.
He doesn't
I mean,
know
you-
them.
How easy is it to donate sperm? Tom does it every single
Oh,
day.
here we go. We're back on. Tommy. $20 is $20.
Unfortunately, no recipients for my donations.
Very generous giveaway, Tommy. It's just weird seeing a picture of your face on the free to good home section.
It is weird that you've got them all on display in your man cave as well, Tom, which is...
Mate,
This is for the girls.
certainly not for the girls. It's not for anyone, in fact.
No.
Thank you, Pauline Hanson.
Absolutely. Keep...
Where do you leave them? My bum!
Tom, I'm going to help you out by just simply saying
thank you.
talking large families today. Enjoy the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk names. Actually, before I get into this middle name, I went past a for sale sign the other day. There was a real estate agent by the name of Denzel Cheesy. Mate, I was like, what?
Made for real estate.
So obviously a big fan of the actor.
Oh, my God.
But then you've also not a good surname to have as a real estate agent, Cheesy.
Cheesy speaking. Hello.
Okay, so this is over the weekend. This is Gridiron over in the States. Bowling Green State University linebacker Gideon Lampron went viral over the weekend when they discovered that he had an unusual middle name. So they went up onto the roster. The roster displays everyone's full name. His came up as Gideon ESPN Lampron. They thought it was a joke. Someone said it must be Espion or something. So they did a little bit of investigating and they found out, no, it's true. Gideon's father, Martin Lampron, named his child after the worldwide leader in sports.
You're kidding me.
He said,
You are kidding me.
the reason why I got ESPN over the line as a middle name is that I actually wanted to call my son, I'm a big Boston Celtics fan, but my wife wouldn't let me. We had to call him Gideon. I wanted to call him Larry Bird Lampron.
Oh, my God. I mean, you can love your sport and you can love your sport, but imagine if I called, I don't know, one of the kids Ted K.O. Whipfleet.
See, unfortunate
just a
middle
bit of a
names.
stretch.
Do you know Kate Hudson's middle
Yeah.
name is Gary? It's, named after her uncle Gary, who
can't-
died just before she was born.
You can't slide a male name into a female name.
Kate Gary Hudson.
Hey, Gary?
Barack Obama's got an interesting middle name as well. He's got Hussein,
Hussein, yeah.
which didn't go down too well at the time.
No. I mean, there was a real estate agent a while ago around our area, and his last name was Greenacre, and I just thought, that's perfect.
That's
You're
really
perfect.
good.
What's the name of the guy on 2GB that does the traffic report, Tommy?
Steve Carline.
Oh, that is brilliant.
It's just made for it, isn't it?
There's a doctor in Neutral Bay called Dr. Goodenough.
Really?
Good enough. One word.
Well, I want you to
good is
be a
that?
little bit better than that when you're taking my temperature.
Have you done a good job? Good enough.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about heavy breeding. When there was no TV in the house, you don't get as many these days. In fact, the world population is going into decline because the average, I think, a family would have was about 3.1 kids. And now we're kind of looking at 2 kids, but back in the day, some families went heavy, especially in the Catholic community.
Tommy, can you find out what the average family size is in Australia? What
Yeah,
are we?
it's
We're about 2.4?
Yeah,
or what are we?
2.4, I think I heard the other day, actually, Fitz. But, my sister went out with a guy, and
Who was 0.4
he
of
was
a
the
kid, was he?
0.4, yeah. Well, there used to be that ad on TV, remember? It was, and I'm the 0.3. No, there was this guy. He was one of 12. But the most amazing thing was he was the youngest of 12. So when my sister was going out with him, his older brothers and sisters were older than my dad.
What?
Like, weird setup. But that's what happens if you have so many kids. And you hear stories about how mum would drop kids off at school, go and have another baby, and then be out by the end of the day to go and pick them up. My God.
This is the thing. If you come from a big family, usually you're going to have a big family yourself.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
people
are.
just want to be around those. It's
You're
funny.
used to the madness.
It's funny how many you want to have the same amount of kids. People want to have the same amount of kids that you grew up in.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Tommy, your wife Inga, she...
Inga, yeah.
Oh, Inga, is it?
Yep.
She was from a big family. How many?
Yeah, 5.
She's one of 5,
One
is
of
she?
5, yep.
And then you've been under pressure to have more children as well and perform.
Yeah, always. But no, and I said no.
You said no?
Yeah.
Because that is pressure, isn't it?
That's a lot, yeah. But yeah, I think you're right, Fitz. There is something where if you come from that family, it's almost ingrained within you to have a bigger
part of the
family.
lifestyle.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're going on a first date with someone and you find out, how many have you got? How many siblings have you got? And they tell you that they've got 9 or 10 siblings.
What's going on?
Like, you in your mind, are you thinking to yourself, I really like this girl, I really like her, but that means if I do marry her and we have children, she's going to want 10 kids.
Yeah, I'm thinking your mum and dad are cousins or something. It's getting weird. Nick Cannon has got 12 kids. We know this.
With how many mums, mate?
Well, he shares Moroccan and Munro with Mariah Carey.
Right.
And then he's got Saigon, Rise Messiah, Powerful Queen, and Brittany Bell.
These are all proper names.
Yeah. Then Zion Zillan,
He's obviously dabbled in LSD over the years.
Zeppelin, Abby. He's got a son. That's not really the son's name, is it?
What?
Legendary.
No.
He has
Legendary Cannon. Get
Legendary
him as
love.
your ambassador of your cameras.
He has 12 children with 6 different women.
Yeah, Brie Tessie he had a child with. And then he's got a daughter called Onyx Ice.
Well, Elon Musk is the same. 13 kids, I think, to 5 or 6 different women.
Mad. Have a listen to Nick Cannon. He was challenged the other day on TV about naming his 12 kids.
What are their names?
You want all 12?
12 names. Go.
All right. This is where I usually get in trouble.
Why? Because you don't know all of them.
I know all of them, but
Okay.
like when you're labeled, like can you label or what do you have 12 of? Can you have 12 tattoos?
I don't even have 12 tattoos. You have more kids than I have tattoos.
Exactly. All right, well, here we go. I'll label it off for you. See, let's keep me honest. There's rock, roll, golden, powerful, rise, onyx, legendary, Zion, zillion, zen, and see, this is where how many have y'all got?
You're missing 2.
I'm missing 2. And then I would say, oh yeah, did I say beautiful? Did I say there's beautiful? And then there would be Halo.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
You almost had
God.
that.
Like that is. And look, we're shooting for the stars here because I would love to top 12. I'd love to beat Nick Cannon on the show this morning. But if you've got a huge family chasing 10 plus, Danielle in the Shire, how many siblings have you got?
Hi, good morning. I've got 9 siblings. I'm one of 10
One
children.
of 10. Wow.
Danielle, where are you in the order, Danielle?
I'm number 9, but the youngest girl.
Gotcha. Are you
Okay.
still really close to your siblings, Danielle? That's tough.
Yeah, we are. Actually, more the girls are super close. The boys, we're all close, but some of my brothers live outside of Sydney, so...
Gotcha.
But we are close. When we
Danielle-
get together, we're close.
I always thought, I sort of had this theory because I'm struggling with 3 and I could see how people might extend to 4, but then anything beyond then, I don't think I could parent properly. Do you feel like Mum and Dad did a good job?
Well, Mum was, I just think the older sisters looked after the younger ones.
Right,
Mum
young
just
village.
apparently, Dad says she just kept falling pregnant for most of her life.
I don't know how it happened. I don't know what it was.
You can prevent that.
Something in the water.
Danielle, is there is there a sibling that excelled in the family?
Yes, there.
We're a very unique family. If you'd like to ask my husband, he likes all of us getting together because we're all a bit mental. But I could tell you, we're all different, very, very different.
Okay, no one's done anything interesting.
There's got to be a black sheep of the family as well, Danielle. Who's gone off the rails?
Yeah, who's
gone off the rails?
Well, that's my oldest brother, nicknamed Puffer.
Puffer?
Say no more.
Okay. The puff. How good is that? Danielle, you know what I want to ask too, just
Puffer
quickly.
Daddy? Oh, no.
No, don't go there. Do you know the other thing is this family that this guy belonged to that went out with my sister, when it came Christmas time, because they were all older and they had other families, they'd hire out an entire pub for Christmas lunch because there was nowhere else to house it. What do you do at Christmas dinner? What do you do at Christmas time?
Well, as everybody got older and had their own kids, we started doing Christmas 2 weeks before, and it just got too much. And then, and we had siblings in other states, a sister that lived overseas, so Christmas sort of ended up not becoming on Christmas Day.
Right.
But there was a bit of a blow up the first year. I said, okay, we're finally doing Christmas on Christmas Day at my house, and it was some of the in-laws were like, but no, we don't ever do that. And I said, well, it's happening this time. Caused a bit of a family feud. Never again.
Never again. Oh, Puff was furious.
Puffer. The Puff.
Yeah,
the
I don't think Puffer knew what was really going on.
Puffer had cracked it. He was, my God, he was cutting off a bit of garden hose. Jamie in Hurstville, how many kids do you have?
Got 7, mate.
Got 7,
kids.
buddy. And they're all yours, are they?
Yeah, they're all mine.
Good on you, Jamie.
All right, go through them quickly. Name all of them for us, Jamie.
And we got Harley, Lani, Layla, Tristan, Kiana, Brantley and Brayson.
Good effort, mate.
Wow.
Well done. Is that it? You done and dusted? You're hanging it up?
Oh, mate, shut shop, gone, done.
Okay.
Jamie, just the one mum? Are they all under the same roof?
No, a couple of mums, but, one looks after all of them.
Go, Jamie, you
Good
little
effort.
weapon.
Jason in Padstow, can you beat that, Jace?
Hey, guys, my mum. She's one of 13.
No way.
Yeah, so she's originally from Lebanon, from the hills, from the mountains. Not much to do.
Not much to do up there.
Jace, does she talk about it? What are some of the amazing stories that you hear from your mum with 13 kids?
Oh, it was a close-knit family. They had a lot of fun, and it was tough times back then, but living in a small house, they enjoyed themselves, and they were closer.
See what I mean? I mean, they were living in the hills in Lebanon. No screens, mate. No screens.
No.
They were in a small.
mate.
They were in a small house.
Few of them have kicked the bucket.
Gotcha. Yep, they got off the screens. Jody and Kings Langley, you come from a big family, Jodes. What have you got?
Not me personally, but my mum is the youngest of 15, and my husband is the eldest of 12.
15?
Wow.
15's too much. I mean, I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's
15.
just...
If you've done 15, you've done 20 to 25 years of full-time breeding.
Oh, Mum,
haven't you?
Would she even go into labour with the 15th? Like, I mean, that's like...
Drop it off in the living room.
That's raging waters. That's...
I agree.
That's like that child is just going down a water slide.
Jody,
I actually think it's disgusting, but anyway.
do they have photos of all of them? It looked like a classroom. It looked like a school photo.
Probably a school photo because there's only 22 years between the eldest and the youngest.
Jeez, that's heavy pumping.
Are they close, Jody, or a lot of them don't even speak to each other?
No, they were... By the time, my mum was born, most of them were already having children themselves.
Jody, sets of twins or triplets or...?
No, all single birth.
Wow.
Oh, God, that's a great effort.
Do you know, there was a guy I know, and his granny used to live in Fremantle, and she had 12 kids with 12 different sailors. The ships would pull in from the US and she'd be waiting there.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I'm still standing. Bang, we're on.
All right. It's time for
60 second starts.
I'm Still Standing.
Now. All right, we've got Natalie in Kashula. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning.
Oh, Nat, you're in the car with a few of your siblings. Is that correct?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Mum's here.
A mum's here
my
too.
God.
Nat, you can have it on
She doesn't trust
speed.
me to drive yet.
Okay.
Oh, have you got your L's, Nat?
Yeah, we're sitting there waiting.
All right. Good luck today, Nat.
Okay, you're up against David in Lane Cove. What TV show you been loving at the moment? David, give us one.
I've been loving Outer Banks.
Oh, yes. My boys are into Outer Banks as well.
Really?
I mean, there's
I don't
some
know.
really good-looking young people in that show, isn't there, David?
Yeah, I agree.
Good on you,
Okay.
Dave. All right, up for grabs, $100 cash and tickets to see the Swannies take on the Bulldogs this Friday night at the SCG.
Okay, Natalie, you're going first. Get one wrong. Power goes over to David. Whoever has the power at the end of 60 seconds is the winner. Here we go, Nat. Your 60 seconds starts now. What colour did Doja Cat paint the town, Natalie?
Red.
Yes. Clark Kent is the real name of which superhero?
Superman.
Yes. True or false? Fan favourite sports show, The Back Page, finishes up tonight.
True.
Yes. Harrison Ford played what iconic adventurer?
Indiana Jones.
That is correct. A bar song, Tipsy, was the 2024 song from who?
Too long, Nat.
Too long, Shabuzi. David, porridge is made from what?
Oats.
Yes. Josh Giddey plays what sport, David?
Rugby.
No, basketball. Natalie, O-Rod. O-Rod is the nickname of which young pop star? O-Rod. Pass. Olivia Rodrigo. David, Blue Heelers was the hit TV show about what profession?
Police.
Yes. Who portrayed Elton
Dave,
John
you've
in
got
Rocket
it.
Man?
Dave's got it. Congratulations, big guy. $100 and tickets to the footy. Oh, Nat was on fire to start with. Thanks for playing, Nat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well done. Everyone's happy.
Everybody's happy.
We want everyone to be happy.
All right, get ready to wig out the party. Party Bay this Friday night at Sydney Swan. Did I read that correctly, Tom?
Yeah, because you're wearing your wig to the party bay at the SCG when you see the Swans.
Get ready to wig out in the party bay this Friday night as our Sydney Swans take on the Western Bulldogs at the SCG. Secure your spot now. Head to ticketek.com and search Sydney Swans. Tommy, do I get a wig? I'm going Friday night.
We're actually hearing someone wig out.
Tommy, I'm going to wig out in the party bay.
It's amazing.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
To be or song to be, it came to be this melody. The process of a hit song to be.
Yeah, this is fascinating. We go down the road and we hear grabs of how bands put songs together and artists put songs together. It's fascinating. Actually, there's a great podcast that you need to listen to. It's called Song Exploder, to the point where they've actually filmed a couple of episodes and put it up on Netflix. Actually, a really good one if you want to go see one is R.E.M's Losing My Religion. That is an unbelievable episode. Big song. The one that we are focusing on today, let's go back to 2002 with one of the biggest rock songs of all time. It's Franz Ferdinand's Take Me Out.
It was huge, wasn't it?
It was just massive. Scottish band.
Am I right by saying it came out around the same time as The Killers?
Oh, well, I
with
think
Mr. Brightside?
It landed in Australia in 2004. Do you know why I remember that? Because
where were you?
The night that I was booted out of Big Brother, I couldn't sleep. Like I was
too excited.
I was too excited in the hotel room going, what the hell's going on? And I turned on Rage, and this was the first song that came on Rage. And I just went, what?
Yeah, it's a great song.
I've been stuck in this house for 3 months and I've missed out on this song.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's hear from Alex, the lead singer, and he is talking about this is fascinating. So he's in with the lead guitarist. They're in a hotel room, and they've got a little Yamaha sort of organ, keyboard whip.
Yep.
And they start putting the demo together. Have a listen to this.
Yeah, I remember it very well. I had an acoustic guitar, and Nick was playing on this little kind of keyboard thing.
So that was the original demo whip. Now,
I like that.
Let's focus on the Yamaha keyboard and that sound that was playing, because that was an actual. There's a twist to this. Have a listen.
Digga, 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 dig. So that's the bluegrass accompaniment setting on a Yamaha keyboard from the mid-90s.
Right, that's a preset sound.
It's a preset on... Because remember, Gorillaz did that, and Damon Albarn spoke about one of their hit songs just coming from one of the settings from one of those Yamaha keyboards.
Awesome. Does Yamaha get royalties for that?
No. Then let's talk about the inspiration behind the lyrics and what's going on, because there's a lot of shooting and stuff in the lyrics that I was trying to understand when I first heard the song. But let's talk about a movie that he was watching the night before that inspired him to write the song. This is Alex talking about.
The night before, I'd watched a film called Enemy at the Gates. One of the themes of the film is this standoff between two snipers. Jude Law is the Soviet sniper and Ed Harris is the evil Nazi. They're both kind of tucked away, hidden from each other, waiting for the other to make a move. Because as soon as the other makes a move, the other will know where they are and will take them out.
Take me out.
You write a song just from that, and that's how the lyrics came together.
So I could write, so you can't really tell, what am I talking about here? Am I talking about snipers, or am I talking about some kind of romantic situation? I wrote down a bunch of imagery straight away for the idea for the verses. So if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair, just a shot away from you.
Oh, tied in the actual sniper of love.
So it was from a sniper movie.
Tied into romance.
Tied into romance. And then you've got the guitars that are in this song are just unbelievable, and how the tempo of the songs gets fast and then it slows down. But he talks about putting all the guitars together.
I took the three notes and put them on the three different instruments, the bass, guitar one, and guitar two, which felt pretty cool to me.
I find this fascinating. Awesome. It's just fascinating how it all comes together. It starts in a hotel room, then you layer the guitars, and then you produce a song like this. It's Fernidand's Take Me Out.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
The winner of the $100 million Powerball still hasn't come forward.
Oh, my God.
What is going on, mate?
Mate, that part of Bondi Junction there where they bought the ticket from, there'd be a bin chicken wandering around with a set of numbers in its mouth, I would think. And that's the ticket. That'd be the lucky ticket.
Bondi Junction News Agency and Internet Cafe on Oxford Street. So this is what is going on here. Now, there's a theory that has emerged.
Go on.
That a tourist has bought the ticket, right? But because the ticket was unregistered, officials have no way of contacting the lucky winner, right? So they can't get in contact with them. But what they're saying now that they may have left the country, or they might be a little bit nervous that because they are a tourist, they can't claim the $100 million because they're not an Australian citizen. Now, a lot of people believe that that's the rules, but lottery officials revealed that on Monday that isn't necessarily the case. Anyone in Australia can purchase a ticket if they reside in Australia or are visiting, she said. So But I think they might be a little bit nervous. But see, even if you were nervous that you've bought the ticket, wouldn't you know someone in Australia that you could approach and go, I'll give you this ticket, you claim the prize, and then I'll give you a cut of the $100 million?
That's what I'm thinking, Fitz. This person has spent a month in negotiations. I want 10 mil out of the 100. I'll give you 5.
Oh, man, not even that. Just a mil.
Yeah, I'll do it for a mil.
Because, actually, probably
you know what,
would
I'd
be
do it
more
for
than that.
50,000.
Because you would have to be... No, you can remain anonymous.
Yeah.
You don't even have to tell anyone.
All right, $20 is $20.
Or would it be like a competition that we have here at Nova? Would it be like first class and 50K where you go, you fly me anywhere in the world for
with 3 mates.
First class.
Yep.
I want $50,000 and we're having a crack.
I want to see Teddy Swims in Vegas. What do you got for me? I mean, if you're the tourist, I don't think if let's say you're a backpacker, you've come out here from the UK, you're in Bondi, you're having the time of your life, and you go and buy a ticket worth $100 million.
Yeah.
Now, whether you're a backpacker or you're a guy living in Double Bay with a lot of money, you're checking that ticket. Like, I don't know why we would think that a tourist, whether they've left the country or not, has forgotten about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would forget about it.
It's 12 days ago, mate.
But that's why I think it's some old lady pushing one of those little bags. What are those things called?
No, it's not
on
in
wheels.
Bondi. It's not.
This is Bondi Junction. There's a difference.
There's not too many old ladies walking around Bondi Junction, mate. There's not.
All those little townhouses that run along there near Office Works into Queen's Park. They'd all be there going, I think the ticket's in the trolley somewhere.
This is what I said last time. Why don't they go to the CCTV footage of the place, of the news agency, and you go through one by one? They said that might have to be the next step. Or what about, I mean, whenever you have a meat raffle or there's a raffle down at your local pub and someone doesn't claim the prize, all right, we got orange ticket D56 and no one comes forward, there's always one idiot that yells out, redraw. If we yell out redraw as a country in unison, could we jackpot the $100 million and go to the next one?
So it'd be like Earth Hour, where everybody has to do this one thing at the same time. So we could pick a time, we could make it like 8:30 on the dot. Whether you're at home, in your office or your car, you need to open a window and yell out, redraw!
Tom, or why don't we get a mob of people? Let's get a mob of people.
Like a flash mob?
Out the front of the lot office, and we just keep yelling out, redraw, redraw.
One with the lot.
Yeah, I love
not
that.
a bad idea.
Okay.
That's not bad.
And Tommy, check in with your family. I reckon a bin chicken's pinched the ticket.
Yeah, goodness me.
I can't believe.
I know. Someone
Can't
to think
believe-
that that's why I mean it's the crazy cat lady on the corner in Bondi Junction with her trolley who doesn't realise, and she forgot when she picked up Take 5 a new idea that she bought the ticket.
No, it's not. It's a tourist that is here that's had a bender in Bondi and they've got no idea what's going on.
Oh my
They
God.
They've gone into the internet cafe and said, "Hi, Mum, I'm having a bloody Bondi's amazing. The water's so clear. I'm going to go out with the girls tonight and have a couple of drinks." And next thing you know, she hasn't even checked to see if Mum's replied, and she's won $100 million.
And she's bought a kebab and then used the ticket to wipe the garlic sauce off the corner of her mouth.
They've got 6 years to claim it.
6 years.
6 years
So that's
to claim
annoying.
that
That's
ticket.
annoying on behalf of everybody else.
It's a long time to shout redraw out the front of the lot office.
Simon, that's real commitment. Let's get on to Air Tasker.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Hey, singles party happening next Tuesday night. It's going to be a fresh one on the boat. But you know how to keep warm? Find love would be my tip on the Jackson. Don't need a blanket. Find a partner to hug with for our beautiful slow dance that'll take place. We haven't chosen that song yet, have we? For the slow dance? Have we signed off on the slow dance song?
No, not yet. Very soon voting will open for that.
God. How's this for a new term? And I've got my back up a little bit here. Mankeeping is a new term that women are throwing around, Ryan James. So it's officially been named as mankeeping, and the idea is that it's sucking the life out of straight women because when you're in a relationship and your male partner doesn't have too many friends, then everything falls back on you. So it's managing your man's mood, his stress level, his social life. And at the same time, you're trying to look after your own mental health. Maddie's in the studio smiling already. Is this something that women have always had to do but never spoken about?
Of course.
Is there
since the beginning of time.
Is there a burden on women that men, like if I say to Lisa, hey, can I have a chat? You know, I'm a bit upset about this. I thought that was like what normal partners do in a relationship where you share your troubles, I'll share mine, we'll get through it together.
I mean, it's great. It's great when the boys open up. But, yeah, I probably chat to my girlfriends more than if I need advice.
Oh, right. So you don't go to him for advice?
Oh, I just think that I kind of get it more.
It doesn't go both ways?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
It depends on how independent you are as a guy, I suppose. I mean, some guys do. If you don't have a friendship group as a guy, you are leaning on your partner quite a bit, aren't you?
Well, it says here in the US, 1 in 5 men claim they have no close friends.
Oh, that's really
loser,
sad.
Mate.
That's sad, isn't it?
I mean, join a club. Like
play sport.
Join a bowling club. Join a chess club.
Yeah.
Join a knitting class.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't care. Join a Pokemon pub trivia Pokemon collecting club. Like Ollie loves Pokemon, and he's in a Pokemon. They catch up on Sundays and go through the card of the week, and they have little awards and things, which is really cute. He's got his Pikachu outfit on now, but you know that's how you can make a friend. Just do something, because the women are screaming that the hardest part about their relationship is having to keep their man, like it's some sort of pet or animal that needs maintaining on a daily basis. Do you know what my wife said to me last night?
It's over?
She said, every time she sees me get undressed for the shower, I walk over to her and I turn around, which represents give me a back scratch. And you know what? Yuck. When I nuded up and went over to her last night and just turned around in front of her, she went, do I have to do that?
We're trying to hold on to forests, mate. You know what? Like the logging of forests has been... You know, we need it for oxygen and stuff like that. So, you know, she shouldn't be doing that and bringing down those trees on your back.
Can I also say, I don't know if I'm sharing too much. On Saturday night when we did some kissing, Leno, don't look for a bucket to spew into. This is what couples do. This is what's going to be happening on the Jackson, right? We're kissing on Saturday night. Like proper kissing, Maddie. Like, you know what I mean?
Like tongue kissing?
Yeah. And she says, can you just not push so hard? Your face is scratching me.
Yeah, you need a shave.
Yeah, but aren't we past that part? Aren't you wanting to embrace the power of a man? From a man to a woman? Feel the man. Are we still on? We are, are we?
This must be a rehearsal.
Tommy, are we going live? Oh, we are live.
Yeah. I can't clean this one up in the edit. Sorry.
Right. Maddie, don't you like it when you're kissing a man?
Yes, I do love kissing a man. Yes, my man. Just the one.
Go and tell Lisa that, because I'm a great kisser, guys. Guys, you there? And I just feel like there should be some sort of love back, like... You know, scrunch up the hair on the back of the head and say, ooh, you're my man.
I'll have a chat to Lisa, sure.
Right, you want me to move on, do you, Tom?
Oh,
why are you making me move
now
on?
seems like a good time. I think Lisa wants to move on too, but that's another point.
Well, she's got her back to scratch tonight. So, okay,
I'm pretty keen
on.
on moving on as
All
well.
right, okay.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.